Hi everyone, Happy New Year. Hope everyone's having a better New Year than I am. It didn't start off too well, or the end of the year. I had a small little cut on my thumb there, and 2 months later it was like down here, getting eaten away. It sort of ate the fingernail there. See that mark? It's starting to grow back better now. I had to have like three 500 milligram tablets of penicillin a day. Then I caught a rash from this, I think. I still got the rash. I was treating the rash with this stuff here. It's got sodium sulfate in it. For 2 weeks it was alright, and then I bought this tube. Used this much after having a bath in Epsom salt, so maybe the Epsom salts reacted with this. But it was 6 hours after I had the bath. I applied this just before bed, and I woke up like 3:30 in the morning, burning. So I jumped in the shower, but it was all too late. I was like totally burnt. I'll show you the picture of the day before of my leg looking really good, and then the day after of it being burnt, and I'm still sort of burnt now. And it's been really hot down here in Australia. We've got fires everywhere and everything like that. And today I just got really bored. Thought I'd do a test of, remember these cells? That's what they look like. It was like left outside to dry out for 6 months or so, thereabouts. That's a zinc plate one too for the negative side. So I just put a cup of tap water in there. Didn't give it a charge or anything. I left it overnight. The stainless on the positive electrode's really clean still. It's still hard and crusty at the bottom, so all of the 2 mol of solution of zinc sulfate didn't dissolve quite yet. The separator was the tracing paper. It's sort of half there. Still got salt built up on the top of the negative electrode there. So it did look like that, and so soaked it overnight in a glass of tap water. And this is the run without a charge. Ran for 2 hours. I had a 50 milliamp load, and we made 104 milliamp hours, 61 milliwatt hours on a cell, which I found quite surprising. The voltage started off about 1.3 volts, and then it dropped down to 8 for a while, and then sat around 6 for a fair while. So not a bad run. I'll give it a charge up, and we'll see what we get with a charge on the old cell. So it's sort of like a crystal cell. As you can see there. I've done a little bit of stuff. I got my feather carbon there. That comes out at 0.1 ohms in resistance. That's as good as graphite. But I haven't made a cell yet because I don't want to get my fingers dirty and stuff, and yeah, and stuff. So I'll charge this up for, I don't know, half hour on 2 volts, and I'll get back. I'll also post a picture of my leg before and my leg afterwards, and you'll freak right out, because freak me out. Alright, I'll be back. Hey, back. The cell's been uncharged for 2 hours and 16 minutes. Still uncharged now. It's at 101 milliamps, and it's been stable like that for a while now. So I'll leave that, and I'll swap the leads over, and we'll get back. Okay, back. Got the leads swapped over. We're at 1.9 volts sitting on the cell, which isn't too bad. I'll stop monitoring, and we'll start our 50 milliamp load test, just to see where the cell's at. So actually it's looking good, 1.6. Alright, I'll let that run, see how long it goes for with a charge after sitting around for like probably 6 months. But not much was bubbling in there. It just looks dirty from being outside and having some corrosion going on. I reckon it's built up crystals all the way around the zinc plate there. Separator's a bit past its use by date, but I think it's still holding up. Maybe that layer of zinc sulfate is helping it. You can sort of see a crusty layer of zinc sulfate. So it's holding voltage, 1.5 still. And it's quite cheap cell to make. It was just those redhead bricks you put in the furnace for a couple of hours at as hot as you can get them. This one's got no additive like zinc hexacyanoferrate in it. It's just a plain carbon and zinc. Alright, I'll be back on the discharge. 2 hour update. It's been running for 2 hours. We're at 107 milliamp hours already. 121 milliwatt hours. 0.9 volts. Looking good for a cell that was just left outside. Alright, I'll be back. Okay, back with the cell after its 2 hour charge, or 2 hours and 16. It's been running for 6 hours and 4 minutes, still going, but it's nearly 11 o'clock, so I'm gonna cancel. I gotta work tomorrow. We got 304 milliamp hours, 268 milliwatt hours, and the cell, I checked the videos, it's 11-month old cell, so it's still functioning quite well for an 11-month old zinc cell. It's sort of been abused with high charges when I was testing it beforehand. I'll have some future videos coming soon, but I just got to get this rash all healed. This here is that feather carbon. I activated it in zinc chloride, so I'm going to use that. I've been trying to make some graphene, but it's sort of not working. I've got a video on that. That's another time, once I get some time to post. But I think the feather carbon there is actually better than the graphene. So thanks for watching. I'll post my leg picture before, and then I'll post one after the burns from the chemical I was using. It was a doctor prescribed. I don't know what happened. It's some sort of reaction. Alright, so thanks for watching.